Sorry, guys. My internet is so slow. Can everybody hear me? Please tell me everybody can hear me. Yeah, my internet, guys, is brutal. I'm almost tempted to like move just so I can get better reception and service. What's going on? My whole house removed from my phone. Oh no. Oh, awesome. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Wicked. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Summertime. Everybody excited? What's going on? Talk to me. Friday. Ooh, maybe I'm gonna go live. I think I'm gonna go live Friday, guys. I noticed you guys were saying about TikTok live. I've been so busy. We have. I'll show you this. I'll show you guys. This is what I've been doing. Why I have not been live. Do you see all this? So these are literally just the scripts for step 5. So I had to completely rewrite everything for step 5. So this is just a script for step 5, which I will be in the studio. We will be shooting on Friday. So I will probably bring my setup and I will go live on Friday. And you guys can get a little backstage pass. So Travis Tracy, hello. Joshua, what's up? I have a job as a cattle ranch. Oh my God, Joshua, that's so cool, bro. Holy shit, I love that, man. Are you gonna do like any videos on that? I'd love to see what that's like. That is so cool. You're like a real life cowboy, eh? So guys, we have a real life cowboy in this chat. That is so cool. Michael, hi Anthony, how are you and the family? We are amazing, my friend. We are amazing. Everything is good. We've been really busy. The kids are just finishing up their school. You know, like everything, everybody's got those little occurrences, right? Those little problems that happen. Valentina, most recently, we were having problems with Valentina, our youngest daughter. Nothing major, but you know, now we found out she's been diagnosed with ADHD. So now I kick into action, and we're dealing with that. Our son Sebastian, he's got this condition where it's like an oversized gland. Valerie's brother has it. Valerie's mom had it. And it's literally like if he eats something that just like it's hard to explain. Any type of like you guys know when you choke on your saliva, that's what happens to him, and then his throat closes up and he panics. So we've been dealing with that a lot. Other than that, like listen, it's always the positive, right? It's always about looking at the positive. It's always about keeping that mindset where it could be worse. Let's deal with this. Remember, it's always the solution, right? Never focus on that problem. There's always a solution. Because if you focus on that problem, you know, we run into that mindset again, and then we have those issues. Oh my God, I've been everywhere in the past week. The beach, then spent the weekend with friends. I haven't seen any. That's amazing, Rebecca. Us too. We went to the cottage. We went to the beach. Yo, life's fucking amazing. I haven't worked any job in years, Joshua. That is amazing, brother. I'm so happy to hear that, bro. Well, I'm so happy. Casey, what's happening? Adrian, hi, Rebecca, yeehaw. We need to catch up soon. Absolutely. Like I said, guys, I've been so busy, so please just have some patience with me. I made a video and the phone died and I lost the video. Oh, no. Yeah, you have to make, bro. You have to make more. Please, Joshua. I would love to see that. Michael, miss you, brother. I have started a TikTok account to talk about recovery. Michael, are you following me? You got to let me know and send me a message so I can follow back. So 2 accounts on TikTok. We have the I'm mainly on the I am here _official one, the verified account. My life, my hurdles, sister wifey. Yes, Casey is here. Trying to get out of this weekend. Why are you, Casey? It's always the negative. Stop trying. Listen, if you want to get out of this weekend, you can get out of it easily. You can get out of it, but you're always concentrating on that negative. You're always concentrating on, no, I don't want to go and I got to get out of here and I don't stop it. Stop it. It's got to be a different perspective. It's got to be a different mindset. I promise you. Where are we? Josh, I'm so glad I moved and learned to change my anxiety from fear to excitement. So Joshua, a lot of you guys, we were talking about before. Joshua's been when I've been helping Joshua for a little bit of time now, and I was explaining to Joshua the difference where we look at patterns and we look at the cognitive perspective of patterns, right? And how when you look at excitement and the adrenaline that comes with excitement and that feeling of excitement, it's the same as anxiety. So it's very similar. But once you are able to understand the difference and separate the two, they're worlds apart. So that's where Joshua was talking about this, about how now he's understanding the excitement part and how that can really drive you, right? You're on this ledge, and that adrenaline will kick in, and you can either go this way to that cognitive place of patterns where it triggers anxiety, or you can go this way to the exciting place, the excitement, because that's really what it is. So I'm glad to hear that, Joshua. That really makes me happy, brother. Especially with what you've been through, everything you've gone through in life. It's so impressive to see that, man. Bobby, when is the next time you're going live on TikTok? It will be this week. I can't imagine me not going live. It might even probably be tomorrow. If not, for sure, it'll be the Friday. Today's what? Wednesday, right? Yeah. So we only got 2 days left until the weekend, but I definitely will be going live on TikTok. Yes, and I follow you and message you, but you have to wait for you to follow me back. My account is called. I'm gonna do it right now, Michael. Sorry, guys. Listen. Now that I have you, I want to show you guys something. Okay. I want to show you guys something. I'm going to show you 1 hour of my notifications. Just so you guys know, because I don't want anybody thinking I ignore anybody. Okay? 2 hours. Okay, 1 hour. Where's 1 hour? Okay, you guys ready? Look. This is 1 hour of notifications. And it's still, it doesn't even load after that. It's still... So have patience with me, please, 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 guys, because the notifications, I sometimes I even stop looking at them. So where are we here? Recovery across the pond. Recovery across the pond. There we go. Oh, I put pinned. Recovery across the pinned. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. This is what I go through with my internet. You know how annoying that is? Like, it's going to be like this for like 20 minutes now. Okay, there's Michael. Oh, the stupid freaking internet. Okay, I got you, Michael. Let it load up. There we go. Follow back. Got you, buddy. Just followed you back. Where are we? But I did find out my right hip is narrowing and may need a hip replacement. So this is the thing, right? That's positive, though. That's positive, Rebecca. You're talking about, your right hip is narrowing. Okay, that's something that it happened. It's there. It is what it is. We can't change this. So instead of dwelling on it, we have to appreciate the fact that there's science out there that is able now to correct this. Right? That's where we need to focus our energy. It has to always be on that positive. I know, babe, because Casey, I love you, and I feel if you go, you won't regret it. Yes, Joshua, I changed my whole mindset. Love it. I did go out a little last weekend. Yes, you did. I missed you last week. I wasn't home. I did last week, right? Yes, I did. I was at the cottage. Did I go live last week? Did I, or did he book me off because I was at the cottage? I've been so fucking busy. I can't remember. You always respond eventually. Usually I respond more through text messages or emails. Yes, Casey, I do. But on TikTok, it's very, very difficult. Very difficult. I mean, anytime I open my TikTok, let me just see. So I was just in TikTok, so everything's cleared right now. So let me see. I'll show you guys. Yeah, look, I can't. Like, you can't. 977 messages. You can't. It's too much. Rebecca, I did send you that email for my shirt. Can't wait. So that would have been sent, Rebecca, to my team. So you sent that to support@iamhere.org. They respond back to you. Mine is Anthony@iamhere.org. Crazy popular. Oh God, I wish. I wish. It's not crazy popular. It's just I hurt myself in a lot of my videos and I pull some crazy pranks and people just like it. Zen, you are super busy, guys. Whoa, on notifications. Yeah, the notifications are crazy. I've taken pictures and I've posted it where I've woken up to like 10,000 something new followers, 8,000 messages, like insane. Like I've taken pictures of the notifications, which is cool. Like I like it. My words getting out there. Like, you know, what I'm doing is getting out there. So it's great. I'm definitely not complaining. I'm definitely not complaining. I want to be a part of everybody's life. I want to be involved with as many people as I can. It's because of everybody on TikTok that has brought us to where we are, right? So I appreciate that. And I'm definitely not that creator where I feel I'm too good for people. I'm the furthest one that from being like that. But it is difficult. It is difficult trying to even, you get overwhelmed. You get really, really overwhelmed. Michael, thank you. You're welcome. Can't wait to see you live. It'll be tomorrow or Friday. I met with a couple of friends after that. Ended eventful. You see, Casey? Do you see? Where are we? I feel like our next session is going to be interesting. Absolutely. Bobby Raymond, I send you an email. Did you get it? I have. It depends on once you send it. I can check right now. Let me see. Oh, yeah, here it is. So I wouldn't know how to do that, Bobby. I don't know how. I don't, so I don't sell my stuff. You know what I mean? I don't do that. The stuff that we do is for the prizes, the giveaways. And I would never accept people's money. I would just send it out. Just Bobby, just come on the next live. Bobby, come on the next live. When you come on the next live, you tell me you want my book. That's all you got to do. My life. So about a month ago, I failed my practical driving test for the 5th time, and I'm kind of afraid to try it again in case I fail. What do you do to change this mindset? Well, this is the thing. It depends on how you look at fail. What do you think? What does fail to you? What does fail mean to you? That's the question. What does fail mean to you? You said Anthony, so I'll send another to support. You can't humanely answer every message. Well, it is difficult, but I try to, Sandy. I do try to, hun. British driving tests are notoriously difficult to pass. I'll explain what eventful means. Absolutely. My life, my hurdles. I'm sorry. Thank you, Rebecca. Nothing to be sorry about. Nothing to be sorry about. So I'm waiting for this answer on what you feel failure is to you. What does that mean? Okay, thanks. And I just got my I am here shirt. I did a TikTok with it, and I think you'll love it. You just got it? That's awesome. I need your perspective on something. I feel like I'm too close to have your perspective on it. So go ahead. So I really like step 4. Oh, I love it, Adrian. I love it. I love it. That just makes me so happy. So far, what is your favorite thing about step 4, Adrian? Thank you for all your and your family do since I've met you. My life has sure changed. Oh, Kim, thank you. Fail means trying hard and not getting anywhere close to the result you want. So, okay. So in your eyes, fail means you're trying hard and you're not getting close to the results you want. Okay. So it's not that you failed. It's what you didn't work. Because if you were to fail, it wouldn't exist. It wouldn't be there anymore. You wouldn't have another chance or way to do it. Now, even that you still didn't fail, because once you've changed your perspective on that, you've learned and you've grown from it. So I don't agree with that. So you tried really hard at this driving test. In your eyes, you failed. And now in your perspective, you're going to live and go forward with that fear of failure. you're going to have this certain self-esteem issue with failure, and you're going to attach that. And all you're doing is a lot of damage to yourself. You didn't fail it. What you did didn't work. So it's always a learning and growing experience. Does that make sense to you? Because it's not like you did this and that's it. You got no more chances. You know, even like I said, even with that, that's not failing because you learned. Say even in a relationship, you're dating somebody, you totally fuck up. You totally mess up that relationship. Now you're going to live this life miserably. You know, I really loved him or her and I failed and I screwed it up. And, you know, you're going to go down this path with this weighing over your head and I fucked up and I'm such an asshole and I lost this person, the love of my life. Or you can say, okay, what did I do wrong? And what do I need to do to change? This wasn't working. And what do I need to do to make this work for myself to be happy as well as this next person that comes into my life? So it's all about perspective. Is it going to hurt? Yeah, it hurts. I mean, I'm not going to lie and say it's the easiest thing in the world to overcome. It's going to hurt, but it only hurts for a little bit. And the reason why that hurt is there is because pride and ego always interfere with that. No matter what, pride and ego will always interfere. So once you're able to remove that wall, you can move forward in a different mindset. You're able to move forward in a different perspective. Does that make sense? Do you get what I'm saying? So when we went through the steps and we started talking about especially communication, because that's a big one. You know, communication is a big one. But I don't want you guys to miss the point of communication when I'm saying that the most important part of communication is the communication you're doing within yourself. And that's part of it. You know, because now what's going to happen is I will bet you whatever you want that you probably failed because of the stress and the pressure you put yourself under. And you probably had it in your mindset, yeah, I'm going to probably just fail. I can guarantee everything about your energy right now is telling me, even before you went, you either thought or you said, there's no point, I can probably just fail it anyway. Listen, you brought that into the universe. Do you see how this works? Do you see how language works? What you say is what's going to happen. Even with anxiety. This goes right back to anxiety, guys. Because when we look at anxiety, envision anxiety is a bodyguard for you. Anxiety is a bodyguard. And you have a fear of malls. You say, you know what? I can't go to the mall. I just can't go to the mall. My anxiety and blah, 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 I just can't go to the mall. You're telling that to your body. You're telling that to your mind. I can't do it. So now when you're going to go to the mall, your mind's saying, whoa, wait a second, bro. What the fuck's going on here? You said you can't go there. So there must be something bad. We got to protect you. We're not letting you go in there. Let's kick anxiety into here. Let's give them a panic attack. Let's ring those fucking bells because you said you can't go in there. Language, extremely important. Extremely important. Fail means trying to, yeah. Did you get my pic of my awesome car? I did, Casey. I love it. Failure to me means to say you can't do something, but not even try to attempt it. God bless you, Karen. God bless you. I love that. I've learned not to look at the bad anymore, but to look for the positive in everything, even when I hit that wall. Absolutely, Kim. Absolutely. The bad is going to exist if you allow it to exist. Life is about perspective and choice. That's it. Perspective and choice. Very simple. If you allow the negativity to exist, it will exist. Our minds are designed to seek, right? That's the way our minds are designed. And whatever our think of it like this, guys. The conscious mind is this keyboard. This is the conscious mind. Everything about your consciousness is on this keyboard. Whatever you're going to type into this keyboard is going to go into the hard drive. So every time you turn on your computer, whatever it is that you've typed is going to exist until you pick up that keyboard again and reprogram. And programming isn't easy because you're so used to coming on there and typing in that same thing. It just becomes habit. But now what happens is you need the computer, give them enough time to be able to reprogram that itself because now the computer's so used to this. You understand? So that's what you got to look at. If you're going to want to see the bad and all you're going to be is that negative person, why do you think it's just going to constantly persist negativity into your life? It's mindset, guys. I like how it has been challenging how we focus on our fears. Oh, Adrian, I love hearing that from you, bro. I love it because I just know the way you're very analytical, like just the way you think, Adrian. I'm so glad to hear that feedback from you. Love hearing that. Where are we? Fail for me is when I don't follow through, because I like it. I like that. You know, when you don't follow through, when you yourself are a direct result of not trying, because that's not failing, guys. You do something, you didn't get the results you want, is not fail. That's not failure. But not giving yourself the opportunity to at least attempt, that's fail. And you're doing that to yourself. You control your failure. Bottom line. So I have to explain the details on house party or FaceTime, but basically I have a friend who is in a bad situation, one I'm familiar with, and I do what I can to help out. She keeps making her choices that could hurt her, and I'm afraid for her. Well, that you know what, Casey? Like I've told you and everybody else, that's your problem, not mine. And you have to have the same mindset. Everybody that's in here right now has a choice. You guys choose to come in here and listen. You can take my advice or you don't. If you choose not to take my advice, that's your fucking problem. I don't care. I will be here until my last breath. And everybody on here knows you can call me at 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, text me throughout the day. I will be here for you 100% with all my heart, with all my soul. But at the end of the day, what you decide to do is not my fucking problem. Before, when I first started my journey and I was helping people, I would only be able to deal with one client, because I would deal with that client and I would be fucking exhausted because I put all my energy in. It's like, okay, I guided them here and I hope they're doing this. And I really hope they take that advice. Okay, what happens if they don't? Then what am I going to say? What am I going to do? How am I going to, get to the next steps with? And I was just draining myself until I had to develop that mantra. It's not my fucking problem. Hey, you got an issue? You want some advice? I suggest doing A or B. If you go A, this is what can happen. If you go B, this is what can happen. Choose. It's up to you. But whatever you decide to do is not my fucking problem. I'll be there for you. At the end of it, I will gladly pick you back up. I will never give up on you. I will always walk beside you and make you the best version of yourself. I tell this to a lot of people. I will never leave you until you become you again. And a lot of people on here that know, because there's people on here that have put me through hell, okay? That have called me every name in the book, that I have fought with, that have there is people here in this chat right now that have done that. I get it. I know it's the anxiety. I know that for a fact it's the anxiety, and it's me pulling you out of that comfort zone. But I've never given up, and I never would give up. But at the end of the day, Casey, listen to me. You need to live with that mantra. It's not my fucking problem. I got my own shit to worry about. I'll give you advice. I'll help you out. But there comes a time when you put that much energy into something, all you're doing is enabling that behavior. That's all you're doing. And you're not helping them, and you're sure the fuck ain't helping you. Envision a pool. Okay? There's a big pool. The bottom caves out. And you got somebody splashing around, they're drowning. Okay? You know that if you jump in there, it's death. You're gonna die. All you can do is grab the lifeline and throw it to them. It's up to them if they choose to grab it. You can pull them into safety, but if they don't grab that lifeline, that's their fucking problem, not yours. You did what you needed to do. But what you're doing, it's like you're diving in there and you want to control the water. You want to save them. You want to build the pool back up again, and you want to watch it and make sure it's safe for everybody. You can't do that. You can't do that. There's a time where you just need to go like this and say, this is the way it is, and it's up to you. A lot of people, and this is where I say to people, I will tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Because a lot of people are only going after what they want to hear. That's facts. They want this answer. They're seeking for this answer. They will go through a fucking million pages on Google that says no until they find that one page that says yes. So there'll be a million pages that say no, and they'll find that one page that says yes, and there's their justification. Listen, that's that mindset. So all you're doing is enabling. That's it. I have serious issues with communication. Well, we get into the next steps. You're right. I put too much pressure on myself, and it frequently causes problems. There you go. We figured it out. But this is the beauty of it. You can change these things. This is something that you have total power to change. And it's going to take some time, but You got to do it. Quinn, hi, beautiful. View failure as a challenge to excel and overcome. Be better next round. So what Joshua is saying there, which I love, there's no such thing as failure when you're able to learn. You know, I did this test. They considered an F a fail because I did these wrong, but I was able to learn. So maybe the what's the word I'm looking for? The system you used, you know, the calculations you did, it didn't work for that. But you learned and you managed to be able to change that and get the right answer next time. That's it. It's very simple. It's calculated, right? I'm in bed resting. Kim allowing my body to rest and reset itself. Thank you. Zen, you okay? I'm thinking of you, Zen. Sending what's going on, Zen? Thank you, Kim. Since 11. Namaste, Joshua. My issue I had when I met you, Anthony, was I was afraid because I didn't understand my issues and felt like if it would never end. Joshua, when I see you on TikTok, bro, and I hear all the amazing things you're doing, man, I got to tell you, you don't even understand how happy that makes me, man. Makes me really happy, brother. Good for you. Casey, I kind of took a step back from it for my own mental health. I feel terrible, but that's why, because you're making it your own problem. You know, it's no secret. A lot of people who suffer from anxiety and depression, a lot of people who are stuck in those ruts, you know, they think that they're the greatest at helping people and all they want to do is help people. And they concentrate so much time and energy on helping people. Really what you're doing is deflecting. You're deflecting. You're not happy and you're trying to help other people to be happy. You can't do that. You can't. You can't lend somebody money when you don't have money. Doesn't make sense. You and your amazing advice has changed my life. I'm so lucky I came across your TikTok live the day I did. You're my saving grace. Thank you. I love you, Quinn. What if you don't know who you are anymore? Well, that's very common, Casey. That's that. I've said that before. I've heard that from so many of my clients. I don't even know who I am anymore because you've been living a life of a lie. You've been living this life of a lie because you've created these false realities to cover up for the anxiety and depression, and you've made yourself comfortable in a world of lies to distract and deflect everything else that was going on. Karen's in here, for example. Karen, you know, she would tell me how much she loves being alone. She doesn't love being alone, and she'll argue with me until she's blue in the face. The fact is, she doesn't like being out in the public. She doesn't like people. Listen, that to me has false reality written all over it. 100%. So now what happens is, you know, the anxiety and depression are present and you're adjusting your life to live with the anxiety and depression. But what's happened is you don't realize you're creating more triggers in your life. You're creating more anxiety. You're creating more depression. So it's like, I want to do this. Oh, but I can't because anxiety. So let me do this. And in your mind, I don't fucking like doing this, but I have no choice to enjoy it because you know what? This I'm going to say on this path, I don't like anymore. It's anxiety. It's lying to you. So you live this life of a lie. And the reality is everybody knows what happens when you lie. That's why I don't like to fucking lie ever. Because when you lie, it's going to snowball all the time. I have the worst memory. So thank God I don't lie. You don't have to remember shit when you don't lie. You know, you just be your honest person, be yourself, and that's it. You don't have to remember fuck all nothing. So thank God I'm not a liar, because my memory is about as useful as the Toronto Maple Leafs. Okay. So what happens is you don't even realize you're living a life that's not even yours anymore. You're living a life that's being guided by the anxiety. You're living a life that's being guided by the depression. That's what's happening. Where are we? So I have to be that way with my daughter that I live with. Boundaries are so important. Boundaries, listen, there's nothing wrong with boundaries. Absolutely nothing wrong with boundaries at all. I love it. Love it. You know, and you can adjust. There's nothing wrong with that. You can adjust. I felt like I was being horrible and not a good friend by stepping back. So this is the thing. A lot of times, even as parents, we make these decisions, right? I just had this talk with somebody where, you know, the something happened with the child and they brought the child outside and they scolded the child. And she's like, you know, well, why do I always got to be the bad parent? And I'm thinking, so you scolded your child and you're instilling these responsibilities and these values in your child. How does that make you the bad parent? Me as a therapist, as a friend, a lot of people don't like what I have to say. How does that make me a bad person when I'm telling somebody the truth? Somebody who has this emotional attachment to something, somebody who just wants to see it their way, who's stuck inside that rut. I mean, I'm just telling you the truth from an outside perspective. How am I the bad one? I shouldn't have to feel horrible because I'm the good person. You know, if I have a friend who's an alcoholic and I'm not giving them money anymore, why would I feel bad about not providing their addiction? If I have somebody who's a druggie and I'm trying to help them overcome that, and I take away their drugs and I fucking tie them in my basement to help them with their withdrawal, how am I a bad person? It's just a matter of shifting your mindset. That's really all it is. Squishmallows for life. Hello, Anthony. First time watching your YouTube live. Well, hello, and who might you be? Casey, here's a question for you. Why do people always think I'm angry even when I'm not? It's your energy. It's your energy because you're having anxiety and you're irritable, and you've created this facade with anxiety that the reality is, Casey, is you're living is such a life of false realities that you're fucking miserable, but you've adjusted. And this is such a huge fucking breakthrough right now that I wish this happened on my TikTok live, and I wish we can record this right now, because that's exactly what everybody goes through. And thank God for somebody like you, Casey, to be able to be here and be brave enough to admit something like that. Because a lot of people won't admit it. I'd be the first one to say, well, everybody used to think I was fucking the most miserable asshole in the world. Nobody wanted to be around me. I was miserable. I was always angry, in a bad mood, and I didn't see that. I'm like, why does everybody think that? It's that anxiety. I'm living and seeing the world through rose-colored glasses because I'm just being comfortable, but I'm numbing myself. So I'm living this life that really isn't me. It's a life that was created on a comfort from the anxiety. Does that make sense? Do you get what I'm saying? So you have to be very, very, very mindful of that. So Casey, God bless you, honey. Thank you. That's a huge fucking point, man. Huge point. Because that to me is my advertisement. When somebody gets up there and say, holy shit, I thought I was happy and I didn't realize it, and everybody around me seen that I was miserable, but I thought I was good. And then I took Anthony's program and I had some sessions with them, and it changed my whole life. That's like, you can't pay for that shit. So Casey, I'm going to talk to you because I might use you for an advertisement. Where are we? Oh no, Zen, I'm sorry, honey. Zen, I love you. I really do. You're such an amazing person, Zen. I'm so sorry that you're going through that, but there's a reason. Okay, there's a reason. We have to look at the positive side of things. Rebecca, for a long time, I hid who I really am from the world. Now I say, fuck it if they don't like me. I love it, Rebecca. I love it. But this is where we have to throw caution to the wind, right? Rebecca, we have to make sure that we're not falling into the same thing that we're talking about with, like, say, Casey, where I was like that. This is who I am. This is my life. You don't like it? Fuck you. Okay, but is it really who you are? That's the question, Rebecca. Is this really who you are? If I said I really want to do ballet and throw on a pink tutu and I'm getting out there doing it, that's me. Good for you. But if I'm saying, you know what, I'm going to live my life and I don't want to go anywhere and I just want to sit in my room all the time, and if you guys got a problem with that, fuck you. This is me, and I got a problem with that. Because why are you doing these things? Well, what is it about you that is making you feel that you want to be alone? That you understand what I'm trying to say, right? For life, what do you do if you have depression but are scared to tell the rest of your family for fear of being shunned? Well, okay, I don't necessarily believe that it is depression. Okay, I strongly feel from my vast years of research, it started with anxiety. There's something going on there. Whether there's a situation that arose and you developed, it caused you to be, a situational depression, but then you developed anxiety for it, and that kicked you into overgear of depression. That's different. So that's the first thing. Second thing is why do you feel that you would be shunned from your family? Why do you feel that? If you were going through depression, there's something going on that we should definitely be talking about. There's something going on that needs to come to the surface. Why do you feel that your family wouldn't be understandable or be able to talk to you about that? Quinn, I was on the road to not knowing myself anymore, was portraying an image of who I was not. But thanks to you, I was able to get back on track and back to me, the real me. Oh my God. Can I use you guys for advertisements? Can I do that? I got some good news, I'll tell you. I got some good news. I mean, I like what you have to say, but at least I know I can trust you. Absolutely. Because I would never, ever, ever want the word. Listen, in my position and who I am as a person, why would I ever think about steering anybody down that wrong path? It doesn't make sense. I would destroy everything I've built. It doesn't make sense. Missy, you're an amazing father. Thank you. Kelsey, hello. Yeah, you have to explain that more later. Absolutely. Honestly, God, when I speak of people think I'm an asshole. Wow. It could be the anxiety. I'll be happy to be your advertiser. Oh, awesome. Gavin, amazing stuff, man. Good to see you on here. Gavin, holy smokes, brother. How are you, my friend? Gavin's actually like family. How have you been, Gavin? It's been a long time. We were just talking about you guys the other day. Joshua, I found out well in your program and talking to you, I surround myself with people that didn't value me and only wanted to use me. Now I only surround myself with people that value my time. Hang around with people where you're celebrated, never tolerated, brother. Absolutely, you need to know your own worth. And the thing is, it's hard, right? Because when you have anxiety and you have depression, you know, we suffer from self-esteem issues. We do. You know, our confidence isn't there. So a lot of times we allow these things to happen because we're chasing, right? We're constantly chasing, and we just don't get that self-worth, right? It's always internal. Absolutely, everything happens for a reason. I'm embracing it and taking time to rest. Add a girl zen. And don't worry, Anthony, I don't call people at 3 a.m. except only on accident. Right, accident. Case relax. I don't sleep much because I feel like I have to be perfect for them. So this is an issue, right? This is where I'd say this is on you. You feel you need to be perfect for your family, whatever it is that they portray and whatever they sue or whatever they do. This is something that might be miscommunication. You know, you cannot deflect that. Right now, what you're doing is you're taking something and you're blaming somebody else. You cannot be doing that. Regardless if you feel that your family needs this perfect person, that's on them. Do you get what I'm saying? Right now, it's on you. Right now, everything that is going on with you is on you. This is your problem, because you're automatically assuming. Until you're able to lower your wall and actually have that discussion and the dialogue is there and it's done properly, it's on you. After that, once that's done, then it's on them. If they choose that they want this perfect person, listen, to me, there's no such thing as perfect. I don't agree with that, right? So it can still come back to you where wherever your mindset is going to dictate how you're going to feel moving forward in the future with them. So that's on you, my dear. Where are we? No, not in that way. Before, I thought I had to fit into people's molds and be who they thought I was. Now I could just be me, plain simple. I fucking love it, Rebecca. I would love to be in your advertisements. You have changed my whole view on life. Guys, I will be reaching out to all of you. Next week, I think Roger will be on. So I will be getting him to grab people's emails so we can make sure we do that. Because I will tell you a little thing. Because I don't want to wear a swimsuit. Oh, Casey. Once again, hun, this is on you. That you see what I'm saying? This is on you. It's ridiculous. I have my appointment to get my I am here tattoo. Are you serious? When Zen did that tattoo, I still cry watching that video. Are you getting the I am here tattoo? Oh my God. So there's me, my sister, and Zen. But I know Time Out with Josh. There's about 4 or 5 other people that I know they're secretly trying to surprise me with the I am here tattoo. Quinn, let me know, because if you do a TikTok, we're going to be using that as publicity. My life has changed so much. You guys are awesome. Remember, it's you guys though. You guys showed up, man. You guys showed up. So you have to take a lot of the credit for what's going on here, guys. I thought anxiety and stopped me from having fun. So I play in the water with my son and do the opposite of my anxiety. I can't find any harm. You're the best. In case I want to get it too. That's so exciting. In case you don't worry about what others think, just do it. Absolutely. And yes, I will give you my email. Perfect. I feel so horrible right now. Don't. There's listen. the way I see it is it's this deflection. You need to come out. Like, even if it's a safe place like this, okay? Even if it's a safe place like this and you're coming here with us and you're allowing these things to come out, there's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, Quinn, that's crazy. I will tell you guys a little secret what's happening. I came in contact with somebody who I won't go into the details or the circumstances, but let's just say they were touched obviously by anxiety and depression in one of the worst ways possible from their child, which is no longer with us. So we will be advertising in New York, in Times Square, one of the most sought after and popular billboards in New York City, which is insane. To see a huge ad on a billboard in Times Square that's going to be running over 200 times a day for like 3 months long. It's like, wow, so exciting. I don't think you guys understand how excited I am, because that's budgeted. We looked at it, and you know that's Canadian dollars for what we're getting is close to $1 million in advertising. So, you know, everything happens for a reason. So I'm going to get off now, guys, because I got a lot of work to do. I need to finish the steps because we're in the studio on Friday. So I will be, oh, Kim, that's crazy. I love it. Guys, I love it, man. Just make TikToks about how happy you guys are. Like, grow the community. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. But get out there, show how happy you are, you know, explain it, allow people to hear your story, allow people to see what's changed. You know, people out there that are suffering that don't know what to do. This is where you guys come in. You know, this is where you guys come in. When you guys are putting out these TikToks about how your life has changed and what's going on with you and how you thought you were happy, and this, I'm telling you, people want to hear that. Be true to yourself, never lie, be authentic, and you'll even see your following count grow, because people are attracted to that. People are attracted to people that can be real, that can be themselves. And they always want to hear that success story, but they always want to know that, okay, well, what's going to happen when the bad times do come? How is this person going to handle it? You guys can be huge motivators, huge influencers. Get out there and do it. So I'm going to get off. You guys are amazing. I will be on TikTok live. You guys, I will be Friday. Pay attention to Friday, because it's probably going to be started around 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably closer to 4 o'clock in Friday evening. I'm gonna get off. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I love each and every one of you, and I will see all of you soon. Love everybody. Bye, guys.